Hi everyone, Hydrogen here. Welcome to Random Stuff with Hydrogen in Japan. As you probably know, there are a lot of random people in Japan, and recently I have posted an ad on one of the websites that if you are really looking for some Japanese people to speak to or make friends with, then you know this website called japanguide.com, and it's a really famous, popular website among travelers to Japan, and it allows you pretty much to post an ad of yourself, and other people add you, and you can talk to random strangers over this messenger app called Line, which is what most Japanese people use. So quite recently, I have a person added me online, and he pretty much talked to me about Jesus. It doesn't show his name because I already deleted him, and so this is pretty much our conversation. It started with, do you believe in religion? Actually, it started before that, our discussion, but I decided not to show the stuff in front because it's not as interesting as here. So I'll go through the conversation with you and let you judge how my reply is. It is quite a funny conversation, I would say. What if there is no such thing as God? That's my reply, by the way. The one on the right hand side. No, I don't believe in anything. So why do we live? That's his reply. I'm not challenging your beliefs, I'm just participating in a discussion because of evolution and the Big Bang. It's okay, I just want to know your opinion and why we live. Well, for a person who don't have any religion, even for some who do, they are just doing what they want and what they naturally feel like doing. What do you mean by why do we live? And he said, everything should be a reason. Okay, so I reply, we exist because of science, that's how I see it. What do you mean by science? And then I replied, because I accept he doesn't know, I suspect he's a Japanese person, and he doesn't know what I mean by Big Bang and evolution, so I put the Japanese part over there. So human live reasons is to learn about science. He completely just didn't understand me what I've just said, so yep. Oh, so that's what you mean. Well, everyone exists for a different reason, that's why I reply, because that's when I get he doesn't actually know what I'm saying. I was saying the world is created from the Big Bang. The Big Bang created us, that's what you believe. Yeah, even though that's not on, don't really care, I don't really care about what created humans and the world and the universe. May I ask you, why you keep living? Normally people, this is the point where, other people will block him and delete him, but I was feeling a little bit generous that day, and I decided to keep talking to him. So I'll say, to repay the effort my parents took to give birth to me and to explore the world. And then he went on and be even more offensive, and he said, sorry to say, if your parents is gone, for who you want to repay? And then I gave him a metaphor. Let's say you got given a wristwatch that means a lot to you from your parents. Even if they pass away, you won't throw it away, would you? So I'm just kind of suspecting, putting my life as a metaphor of a gift that my parents are giving to me. And then he say, but they had gone, why you still need to do that? They already gone. You can do as you wish to. And of course he didn't get what my point was. Yes, because they gave birth to me and I wouldn't want to waste the effort. And then he just decided to take it to another new level and be offensive to who, to everyone that doesn't have a parent. Why I suspect that's called orphan. What about people that have no parents? And then I reply, I didn't know there's a way to make babies without a mother or father. Yeah, And I'm just being mean to his English, which I suspect that's acceptable to do after he has bombed me with so many offensive comments. I mean, baby that lost their parents on birth. Same idea. Then, yeah, exactly same idea as what I've put on the metaphor. So it should repay to people that take care of them. Especially when your parents died from giving birth to you. That should be like on before his comment. What if their parents throw them away? No, I'm taking the act of giving birth as a metaphor of a gift, so intention isn't important. Plus, I'm not any of those who you have mentioned before, so I wouldn't be able to substitute myself as them. And then he said, so you mean everyone should be grateful, that's wrong spelling, because they had been given birth of, I think. They will have a different mindset, different beliefs, and different way of living. I don't want to insist that, but at least I am grateful. Yes, there's a lot of beliefs, but which one is true? You can see our conversation, or our, like, the flow of the conversation just it's not smooth, isn't it? He just completely changed topic. Yes, there's a lot of beliefs, but which one is true? Did you ever wonder about it? And then I just got a bit fed up and say, why try to convince others that the one you have is the true one when others don't convince you? And then he said, I just want to compare our belief. If yours is better, I will follow you. There is an example. If someone make an criminal, why does he have an "and" there? Which is kill a person, but he not be caught because no one know, and he got to live to end of his life. Did you think his world is fair enough? Low the world, and my reply is, I kind of get what he's trying to say. Low the world is not fair. Even kindergarten kids knows that. But I believe that we will judge after death. I think he will be judged, and all of us will get paid for. We get paid? That's great. For what I've done. We can judge after we die and we get paid. So that is new information right there. Because it is not fair if someone killed my parents and got away just like that. And then I go on and say, that's an idealistic and convenient belief. If that makes you feel that things are justified that way, then, well, you can keep it. Because I don't believe in, the Judgment Day and all that kind of Christianity stuff. I know a lot of people out there believe in that. I'm not going to comment on too much, just so I don't get offensive to those people. We need a lot of effort to create, and then he said, we need a lot of effort to create a car, but to create this world, it's need more than human power. And it not just happen. There is something behind it. Just make a thought. But why do I care? Like, this is the point where I just completely don't care about how the world is formed, because it's not going to affect how I live and what's going to happen next in the future. And that's what I say. I have so many to worry about, and worrying about Jesus Christ and some other deity is the least I would need to care. I believe in the present, what is in front of me. And then he said, yes, you should believe in those. Even every drop of water, human can't create it. There is always have reason and creator. Okay, I get the point, but that is not going to come up on the test tomorrow or win me a big prize or make me a millionaire, so that isn't relevant to me. And then he said, how do you know what will happen tomorrow? And then I said, I don't, but I'm not naive enough to believe that there will be a judgment day tomorrow. And then he said, of course he didn't get my point, everything is in nature is fair in this world. Everything is obey their job. Gravity on this earth always work every single time. Make things drop to the ground. Oxygen in air always supply gas need for every single cell in our body, but only us human make it not fair. Is it human is free to become unfair? I don't understand what you're trying to say and how this relates to how I should believe in Jesus Christ. We part of nature, others think work fair enough, but why we don't? I still don't understand it. That I'm trying to say because you say this world is not fair. At the end we will judge and go hell and heaven. That based on how we act in life. Life is just a test. We always get a choice in life. But should be a guide to make a choice. Thank you for lending some time. And that is the end of the conversation. So what I've learned of this conversation, or just pretty much getting bombarded by extremely leftist Christian believer, is that first thing, it doesn't work if you try to speak English to a Japanese who is a Christian that cannot speak English well enough. And second thing is that you should not post your personal information on any type of advertisements, ads on the website, on the internet, to the whole world, to the public, because randoms like this will add you and you end up losing your whole night, 2 hours maybe, trying to convince something that couldn't be convinced, no matter how hard you try. And logic just doesn't work here. So yeah, that is my lesson learned. 2 things. I hope you enjoyed the conversation as much as I did. My friend said I had way too much spare time when I decided to talk to this guy, and I showed her my conversation, and yeah, she had a laugh as well. So yeah, thanks for watching. I know this is just kind of outside of what really is about Japan, and maybe this is an exception. And thanks for watching, and see you again. Forget to subscribe, leave a like if you enjoy. See ya. Some people say that you don't need to rinse through the mushrooms. I don't believe so, because they are all prepared in this kind of controlled situation.